Monday. I hope everybody had a good first day back at work or whatever you were doing. It's Monday. You know, that should be the same as Saturday. Life's too short to live based off of, like, you know, the work week and stuff. And I know that's easy for me to say because I don't have a full-time job. I just do like part-time work. But it's all a state of mind. If you can live in each moment and take each moment with a grain of salt and appreciate each moment, then your work week may not seem so bad. Anyways, today I'm going to make a, it's like a combination between a caprese salad and spaghetti, but vegan, organic. It'll be so good for you. It's not going to be like that fattening regular spaghetti with enriched pasta and, you know, cheese or whatever. It's going to be good. It's going to be made with organic whole wheat pasta. So what I have going, I cooked the organic whole wheat pasta and I drained it or strained it or whatever. And then over here in this pan, I'll show you what I have going. I have I sauteed some garlic and onions, and then I added some tomato sauce, just a little bit, not too much. It's just stuff from Trader Joe's arrabbiata sauce. It's a little bit spicy. And then I of course seasoned that with some salt and pepper, and I added some coconut nectar because I believe that sometimes adding something sweet is just like salt. It brings out the flavor. And I'm going to turn this up just a little bit because I'm going to add some red wine to it. Okay? And so then when I am done with that, I'm going to plate it. I'm gonna put the pasta in the sauce, and then I'm gonna plate it and top it with what I have here, which is some sugar plum tomatoes, basil, avocado, and a really good balsamic vinegar. It was like expensive, so I'm going to use it all in moderation. But it's this stuff, it's called, I mean, it's like super aged, I don't know, Todd's partner got it, it's, you know, straight from Italy, concentrated grape wine vinegar, but see how thick it is? That's a sign of it's gonna be fucking good. But you just use it really sparingly because it's $40, and look how small it is. That'd be good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some red wine to this because it's starting to sizzle. Fridge. Again, don't use like your best red wine. Use like just like something that you wouldn't love to drink, but it wouldn't be horrible to drink. Because if you cook with really, really bad wine, it's gonna ruin it'll ruin it. So it's just a little word of advice about cooking with wine. So while that is, I'm gonna mix that up real quick. Let that reduce down. That's another thing. When you cook with a decent, you know, wine, it smells good. When you cook with a really bad one, it stinks. Kind of simmer down. Okay, so I wanted to read you a little bit about organic whole grain pasta because it's like a night and day between the enriched white pasta that most people eat, and this will fill you up more, and it'll make you feel better, and it tastes good. It has more flavor. So anyway, so whole wheat, organic pasta has 55% manganese, 32% fiber, 15% copper, 14% magnesium, 12% pantothenic acid. The whole wheat truth. The health benefits of wheat depend entirely on the form in which you eat it. These benefits will be few if you select wheat that has been processed into 60% extraction. So they take the nutrients out of it. Why? Why are they doing this? Bleached white flour, 60% extraction, the standard for most wheat products in the United States. Why? Why? Okay, so means that 40% of the original wheat grain was removed and only 60% is left. Why? I don't know. This is just facts. I don't know why they do this. Again, it's population control. And only the smart people will continue in this world. The dumb people will die off. Okay, so unfortunately, the 40% that gets removed includes the bran and the germ of the wheat grain. Its most nutrient-rich parts. Why? In the process of making 60% extraction flour, over half of the vitamin B1, B2, B3, E, folic acid, calcium, phosphorus, zinc, copper, iron, and fiber are lost. Can these jack-offs just go fuck themselves? I just don't understand. I don't understand why they're doing this. So since 1941, laws in the United States have required enrichment of processed wheat flour with vitamins B1, B2, B3, and iron in response to the problems created by the 60% extraction. Since not nearly as much of the B vitamins and iron are replaced as are removed from 60% extraction, enriched seems an odd word to describe this process. And like, why would they even do that anyways? That takes so much more work. It takes so much more, like, resources. Like, just leave it in its natural form. What are people just bored? Are industries just bored and they're, like, doing this for some reason? I don't know. If you select 100% whole wheat products, however, the bran and germ of the wheat will remain in your meals and the health benefits will be impressive. So that's good if you're going to do whole wheat, but 80% of all wheat in this country is genetically modified. So that's why you have to do the organic whole wheat. That's what I'm doing now, because then you're getting all of the nutrients, plus you're not getting the genetically modified organisms that will genetically modify you, and it'll make you sick. And it'll make you dumb, and it'll bring your toxicity in your body really high because all the herbicides and pesticides that were sprayed on it. Women who eat whole grains weigh less, because your body takes those nutrients that were taken away from the enriched stuff. It takes those nutrients and it uses it as energy instead of storing it as fat. You know, if you just put something that's takes away the nutrients and it's empty carbs, it stores it as fat because your body doesn't know what it is. Whole grains reduce the risk of metabolic syndrome. So, yeah, it makes your metabolism faster. Substantially lowers type 2 diabetes. Whole wheat betaine lessens chronic inflammation, so you won't be all bloated and stuff, because you know things are going through your system better. They help prevent gallstones because of how much fiber is in them. It gives you energy because all the B vitamins. It helps promotes women's health and gastrointestinal health. So it helps you with your digestive system and your stomach, your gut. And fiber from whole grains protect against breast cancer. So it's highly protective against childhood asthma. Here, the phytochemicals with health promoting activity. So the whole wheat combined with healthy promoting activity equals to or even higher than that of vegetables and fruits. So those who think grains are like not good, just do your research. Helps protect against heart disease. Cardiovascular health. Prevents heart failure from whole grain breakfast. A germ that promotes health. Wheat bran. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the germ is the vitamin and mineral-rich embryo of the wheat kernel that is removed during refining the whole wheat grains to white flour. Packaged by important B vitamins such as folate, thiamine, and B6, and minerals zinc, magnesium, and manganese, wheat germ is a top-notch food that can be easily incorporated into everything. Why would they remove it? I mean, we need answers. This is bullshit. Our food industry is corrupt. Why do you think Europeans live longer? They look better. They feel better. They have more energy because their industries aren't corrupt as fuck and killing them. Anyways, just some simple advice. This pasta I bought from Trader Joe's, organic, 100% whole wheat, $1.99. It's not more expensive to buy this shit. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to add my pasta to this because it's perfectly ready for the pasta. The super healthy, not enriched pasta. That up and let the flavors absorb. And I don't like to use too much tomato sauce because I like to add, my veggies more. My philosophy with pasta is to add less pasta and more of the veggies. And it actually makes it more flavorful that way. Going to let those flavors live together for a little bit. Do you guys like my shirt? I got it in Greece. It's this hot girl that doesn't have a shirt on, and she's just has her back turned and she's flicking you off. I thought it was funny. I don't like to wear it in public too much. People look at me crazy. I made the mistake. I got a little bit risky and I wore it in an airport when I was traveling internationally. People looked at me like I was a terrorist. That's how fucked up this world is. It's like everybody's fucking scared of everything. The media is a powerful drug. Anything I hear in the media, I immediately think the opposite. I go, oh yeah, right. I'm going to think the exact opposite because it's fucked up. War, what is war? It's a money maker, and it's a way to make people live in fear so that they can be controlled easier by the elites of the elites of the elites. It's almost like a slow pace towards communism. There's the low class, it's all the same. that is a slave ultimately to the elitists. And that won't last. And if it gets really bad, I told Todd, I go, if it gets really bad, we're moving to Europe or somewhere where it's just different, you know. So anyways, I'm sorry, I'm being kind of a pessimist this evening, but it's the truth. I've done too much research on it, I know. And once you do know the truth, it's like you recognize it everywhere in everything you do. It's kind of frustrating for me, actually. Okay, so ooh, that smells so good. Go ahead and take that off. I'm gonna plate this. My little tongs here. Okay. So I'm going to add my tomatoes. I love these tomatoes. They're so sweet. And it's a trick with tomatoes is to add, to cut them in half and then let the wet part get a bunch of sea salt on it. Because I'm going to do some basil. A lot of basil. Love basil. So good for you too. And I'm going to scoop out my avocado. Oops. And I'm going to open this. I'm going to try to open this balsamic. I should have opened it earlier. It's like all tricky. Oh, I need to open it with a wine opener. Oh, shit. I can hurt myself with this. Ow. So yeah, you open it. What the heck? It's wooden. Sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. The top is wooden. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use this really sparingly. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit. Oh my god. It's gonna be so good. Oh my god. The best vegan Caprese spaghetti ever. And it's too hot to try right now, but I'm gonna put it on my website, lovingvegangoddess.com, YouTube vegan cooking, and my Facebook vegan goddess. I'll have the whole recipe. And I'm sure this is fucking good. Okay, so keep being healthy, keep exercising, keep being kind, keep thinking positive. Life is okay. Just relax. Okay. Peace and love. Even though my shirt says fuck you, I really mean peace and love. All right. Bye, guys.